Welcome back to the One Collection channel. Today, we'll be opening up this Duelist Advance pack. It's a first edition box. It comes with 4 packs and an exclusive token. Now, I was looking at the back of this, and I think I want this one because it has all of, I think, a bunch of characters on it. And I don't know what this is, so I want more bang for my buck. I want to see all the characters. I'm going to take out some of the cards that we have from Yu-Gi-Oh! From other pack openings and stick them in the back here. We've got our Dark Magician Girl. Let me grab another one of these. We have this Draconid, which I think were pretty cool pulls, if I don't say so myself. And let me tell you, I had just such a pleasant experience today. I had a long lunch break, and one of my coworkers was going to the store, and I said, let me join you. And inside that store, we found a wall of trading cards. And I got to shop, you know? There wasn't much of selection. Aether Drift and some Lorcana, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I saw this box, and it interested me, because I'd never seen this set. Come to find out, it is new. I found that out later when I got it home. But while I was sitting there... Oh, let's see which one we got. We've got some chick and a guitar axe, kind of. I don't know if the dynamic, because one's in front, it feels like this is a Pokemon trainer and that's the Pokemon. But I have no idea what this is in Yu-Gi-Oh! But we do have a cool token card. It's got a great background. But it was just so pleasant to be able to look at a bunch of products and investigate the back, see what they were, and decide which one I wanted. There was also like it was interesting. It was like a Lorcana play on your own kind of booster, like a game bundle. It was more like a board game than anything else, but I was interested in the, like, you can just play it by yourself. And I almost pulled the trigger, but it's not my style. Check out this holo with, it seems to be some sort of magician girl with a giant beam of light. I'm assuming this is coming from something she's casting, which is pretty epic. We'll put that in the back over here. And then that was just kind of in the middle of the pack, so I don't know if that's how all this goes. I'll try to do a little better job. I'm really leaned forward and into these cards as I'm looking at them. I'll try to do a better job of making sure there's no glare on the screen in front of me, because that's y'all's view. Sometimes I get caught up in the cards, and I can't just help but lean forward and stare about what's in my hand, you know? Oh, look at this cute little thing. I don't know what that is. Is that a fox? And it's got all the little Japanese-style masks. I like that. Regenesis Cycle. Now, I don't play any Magic. Oh my god, what happened? This poor little kitty cat. This poor spirit. And then we've got a holo. Loose the Dusk's Dark. This is like some monster. These are his hands on either side of him, and these big wings in the back. Whatever this is, it's kind of a gross abomination. Archmage Pat. Luna Light Silver Hound. So we've got a furry here. Not a bad looking card still. Unbreakable XYZ Barrier. And Archmage Master Work with the Patronus. But there's just something nice, like the best kind of experience, looking at a wall of product and having that natural curiosity, not having everything kind of spoiled online, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do that more than anything else. I looked up the top pull in this card pack is $200. I actually forgot the name of it. But it's like a chick with a staff in her hand. I'll be able to ID it if we pull it in a Starlight Rare. But it's just something magical about just kind of yanking open a fresh pack that you discovered in real life. And, you know, I would encourage you to get out there. That's the best of the card game. This kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the early games, Sonic was riding on a plane that Tails used to fly, but it was a nice little red plane, just like that. Ooh, Ashlyn U1000. This is a sick kind of art on this card. I really like it, actually. I wouldn't mind learning more, but I don't watch any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. I think One Piece is going to be what takes me, because they have a full show and the cards. You know what I mean? Like, I can, like, deep dive into the lore. One of the boxes I'm super excited about is Demon Slayer, because I just finished watching all of that anime. And just like Dragon Ball Z, it's like, I don't know, I don't need to know anything about the cards. Sometimes the characters in the scene get me hyped because of the show that I watched. This is our last pack. Let's see what kind of magic we have. I'm going to go from the back, because I think the ones in the middle... Oh, this is kind of weird. It's like people trapped in the mirror realm or something. I'm going to try to avoid pulling the hollow. I'm going to try to leave it for the end, but we might spoil it. I have no idea. Leo Wizard, the Dark Fiend. That's a cute looking card. I'm going to pull one more. Spring with the Japanese lettering. And then I think the pull might be at the back here. I'm not sure. I was wrong. Zubababa Knight. Zubababa Knight. Interesting card. Now, I think the way rarities go in Yu-Gi-Oh, because... Oop, yep, that's it. I was close. I was one off from getting it right there. Now, as far as rarities go, we've got Zubababa Knight. None of these have gold lettering or any sort of lettering. We've got the kind of Sonic the Hedgehog looking thing. We've got this. This has got to be one of my favorites, just because it's like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I know it's evil, right? And that's a cool art, when you can... You don't need to look at details, you don't need to look at setting, right? Like, just the aura this gives off, you know it's evil. And, oh, I really liked this card as well. But I think with, you know, no higher rarity than basic hollow foil, nothing is so amazing to me that I want to put it in the one collection channel. So I hope you enjoyed the ride opening packs. And I did put some more cards up on Etsy for sale for 24 bucks. I'm working on, I bought a sketchbook to get better, so I can just paint outside of the cards themselves and learn. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.